for joining me today in the Lost Diary of Shasta Dorcas, Chapter 8, September 1975. Written by Tabatha Weatherbee. Dear Diary, I have something to say. I'm having a bad month. My mom tricked me again. My mom told me to sit in her chair and said that she was just going to roll my hair with some tiny rollers. Some were gray, some were blue, and others were yellow. I thought it would be okay because Grammy rolls my hair sometimes with bobby pins. So I agreed. Cameo walked in the room and then ran outside to play. My mom wet my hair, then rolled my hair using a tissue. With each roller, you could hear it crinkle. It didn't bother me until she began putting liquid in my hair that smelled like cat pee. Have you ever smelled cat pee on your clothes? Well, let me tell you, the smell never goes away. I screamed, "What are you doing? My eyes are burning!" I couldn't even cry out for Pinky because she went gallivanting with her son for a week. My mom was giggling and told me to calm down because it's just a solution to hold the curl like hairspray. Well, Grammy's hairspray smells better than your liquid cat pee. When my mom was done with my hair, it was short and curly. She called it a perm. That means you can wet your hair, but the curls don't ever go away. Diary, do you know what the worst thing was about the perm? I had to go to school after my mom picked my hair out and told me that it was the latest style. It is called the afro. I just cried for days. And the first time getting on the school bus, the boys were pointing and laughing at me, calling me Wolfman Jack. Diary, everybody knows Wolfman Jack. He is the radio host that says, "This is Wolfman Jack, and I'll be right back." Yeah, with his creepy voice and big wavy hair. My sister ignored the mean boys and acted as if she didn't even know me. Didn't even protect me. When I got to school, I went to the bathroom and wet my hair and tied it into 2 pigtails. I did that for 3 days. Then the weekend came. Right after school, I called my Grammy to hurry up and come and get me before my mom does something else to my hair. It didn't take long for my Grammy to arrive, and it took her 2 seconds to tell me to get into the car while she went into the house to have words with my mother. I could hear my Grammy crying for me. Then the demons came alive. Let's just say the neighbors could hear my Grammy scream. She slams the front door with tears running down her face. She got into the car and told me not to cry, that she would take care of everything. Grammy tried to hide her tears and took me straight to her beautician again. Without saying one word, the beautician picked me up and asked, "What did your mother do to you?" The beautician was even crying because she knew that the only way to fix my hair this time was to cut the perm out of my hair. We all sat and cried after my haircut because now I look like a boy. She put a bow in my hair to make it look better, but it was still a boy haircut. I began to think, if there is a God, then why is it always me? Why am I always laughed at? This is not my fault. Even now, with the perm cut out of my hair, I still get called Wolfman Jack at school. A week later, I prayed to God like the men on TV, but in my closet so no one can see me, and no one can hear me but God. I told God that I've had pink hair, green hair, and Wolfman Jack hairdo, and now a boy haircut. God, do you really exist up there? I need to know because this is not funny anymore. Then I was thinking maybe God was laughing too. Pinky called me while I was praying into the backyard so we could talk. She said she had something to tell me. She gave me a bottle of ice-cold cola. But before she could say anything, I asked Pinky if she believed in God. She sat down with me and smiled. Shasta, you seem to always know what I'm going to say. Grammy and I think it's time for you to go to church. My eyes got big. What? How can I? My mom will never let me go. Pinky told me to remember that she's older, wiser, and outranks my mom. She told me that Grammy will bring me back on Saturday night, and then on Sunday morning, she wants me to ride the white Sunday school bus to church. You have too many unanswered questions in your soul. She said she called the church and made all the arrangements. The church is a nice, big Baptist church 2 blocks from the house, and there's about 150 kids in the children's church. I think you will learn a lot. I gave Pinky a hug. I was so excited. I even get to wear a dress. Pinky and Grammy are the best. Thank you for watching The Lost Diary of Shasta Dorcas, Chapter 8. Please remember to like and subscribe.